Before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Io when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the collar to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted. Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the Spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option. A preserver? Released from stasis?
She still bears her nerve cords. She's tethered to the Kala.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering in the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Kala's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake, if you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here. The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique, trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis, so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Ire. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. a fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours. The assembly panel allows you to customize your army based on the Protoss technology we encounter. Select a warrior category to begin. Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles. These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change.
The Shadow Guard waits.
I'm here in the shadows.
I have returned.
I'm here in the shadows.
The Zerg infestation is overtaking Telemetros. Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch. Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Fear isn't it?
You will need the aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
I pass. The darkness lie. You seek our service. Clever. I will comply. Cut.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. Avoid Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Karax, are any of the Spear of Idun's weapon systems ready for use?
Orbital strike is online. Designating targets.
The Thrasher has been weakened. Warriors, move in and seal its fate.
I bask in the twilight.
Orbital strikes can now be fired from the Spear of Idun's command panel, Hierarch.
I am intrigued. I bask in the twilight.
The Thrasher is slain, but it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
The Phantom.
You must construct additional pylons. This will provide us with supply we can use to train new warriors.
We must construct additional pylons.
The darkness rides. Fire. The Shadow Guard waits.
Minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have.
I walk the shadowed path. I walk the shadowed
You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
I'm here in the shadows. We move unseen here.
If possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
The city of Telemetros is powered by several energy vaults. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Completing bonus objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power. We should gather them if possible, Hierarch.
Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals.
A second Thrasher. The conduit is under assault.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. Intriguing. We move unseen. You require my skills. We are. You seek our
The Thrasher has been eliminated. This would be an opportune moment to clear the launch bays.
shadowed path.
I'm here in the shadows. I'm here in the shadows. I'm here in the shadows.
I walk the shadowed path. I walk the shadowed path. I walk the shadowed path. I walk the shadowed path.
We are one.
From the shadows I come.
We move unseen. It shall be as you say. I serve for now.
Be careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first. Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
We are one with the shadows. Very wise. We move unseen. Stay Veraku. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
I walk the shadowed path.
I am here in the shadows. We move unseen. State thy bidding. Very well. Very wise. Intriguing. We are one with the shadows.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the bays are launching evacuation ships.
Intriguing. I serve for now. We are one. We know our fury.
You have not enough minerals.
I shall
We are one with the shadows.
Base is under attack.
That should buy the conduit more time.
You require my skills.
You have not enough minerals.
State.
The Zerg have extensively fortified this area. An orbital strike would help us break through their defenses.
You have not enough minerals.
From the shadows I come.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
You require my skills. It shall be as you say. I am the heart of darkness. Very well.
Adam Sayos.
You require my skills. Veraku. State thy bidding.
Against us. Slay it before the conduit falls.
Another Thrasher felled. Is there no end to these abominations?
For the reckoning. Veraku.
Adam Sayos.
We are one.
We are recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
It shall be as you say. We move unseen. It shall be as you say.
None shall break us.
We are one. You require my state thy bidding. I serve. I am the heart of darkness. I am the voice of the eclipse. Very well. It shall be as you say.
The launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it. Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ire.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ire. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
The solar core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
All this time, this wretched little world was within striking distance of our fleets.
Much has changed since your era, Preserver. The Dark Templar are now our allies.
There was a time when the Protoss were broken. Throughout the aeon of strife, we tore at each other with wanton abandon. Only one path was ever found to end the madness and unify our people. The Kala. The Dark Ones rejected its light. They denied their own race. How can you fight for them?
For one so sworn to preserve our history, Rohana, how can you be so blind to its turn?
I see I have offended you, Hierarch. My apologies. Adapting to this period is difficult. Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Khartoum. Vengeance for ire.
The Solar Matrix Core. Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready. Select the core to start reviewing your options, Hierarch.
You look different, Phase Smith.
Ah, you must be referring to these mechanical arms. I constructed them to improve my efficiency while running the solar core. So far, they have been quite helpful. This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems.
The evacuation ships have reported in. All are present and are being escorted by the Spear of Adun. This was not an easy decision. but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Zelnaga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge, and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga Temple grounds. Artemis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phasesmith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
The moment has come. Let us begin. The sooner the Zenith Stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith Stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
You require my skills for the reckoning.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
State thy bidding. I serve for now. I am the voice of the eclipse.
is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
You have not enough minerals.
I am the heart.
You have not enough minerals. 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 You have not enough base is under attack. You have not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
You have not enough minerals.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern accessway.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am here in the shadows.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
Upper base is under attack. 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 Upper base Base is under attack.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly.
Cold is the void.
Upgrade complete.
For now. I am here in the shadows.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million Zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
Base is under attack.
You require my skills.
Base is under attack.
By the void, fear is an illusion.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
For state thy bidding. Very well.
Base is under attack.
It is done. The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the Zerg.
Serve.
The Master's gaze falls on your shadowed world.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
Acquire my skills. Veraco. We move unseen. Fear is an illusion. What would you...
Base is under
From the shadows I come. From the shadows I come. Got two.
base is under attack.
I am intrigued. I am but a phantom. I am the blade of the Narazine. Cartoon. I avoid. I will comply.
Hierarch, I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Battle is upon us. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued. I am the by the void. Got two.
Base is under attack.
State thy bit. I am the heart. You require my skill.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Very wide. Unseen. I come. From the shadows, I come. I am but a phantom. I am intrigued.
Base is under attack.
Clever. By the void. By the void.
The moment approaches, warriors. The temple is realigning. It will be ready soon.
Hierarch, I have discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Is upon us.
Base is under attack. 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 Base is under attack.
I pass here is an illusion. You not. State thy bidding. Battle is upon us.
Base is under attack.
From the shadows I come. By the void. You require my skills.
Our pylon is under attack.
Here is an illusion. Battle is upon us. I bask in the twilight.
Base is under attack.
You see
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
from the shadows I come. Very wise. As you say.
Base is under attack.
The temple thrums with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
What would you ask of us? I am in true Jakku. Here is an illusion. Cold, state thy bidding. I am the heart of darkness.
Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
I am from the shadows.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Battle is upon us. Let our enemy know our fury.
Base is under attack. 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 Base is under attack.
Is upon us.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Battle is upon us.
It is done. The Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack. base is under attack. Your probes are under attack.
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Nidus worms. Berserker poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala. Choose the mantle of Dark Templar.
The Nerazine fought valiantly beside us, even unto the destruction of their world. Why?
Their homeworld has always been Ire. They have never forgotten it, or the sacrifice that delivered them to safety.
You speak of Adun. So saith Judicator Zentheon. Adun failed to eradicate the rogue tribes, those who call themselves the Dark Templar. We witnessed the burst of the Twilight Star. In that treasonous instant, Adun ushered the heretics and himself to fate, purifying Ire of their taint, but allowing them life.
Treason? Adun chose mercy rather than committing genocide. This was a noble act, Preserver.
Was it? I see history through the eyes of those who lived it, Artanis.
Perhaps this is why you are blind to all that is before you. History's truths are only ever understood looking through the backwards lens, seeing its consequences take root.
As a preserver, I have always experienced history as a living, breathing now, as those who experienced it in the moment did. Perhaps I should consider the way you view it.
An Arudin, Shakuris. Shakuris is gone. It has become one with the eternal night. But the traditions we forged there will remain with us forever.
Is that still possible, Matriarch?
More so than you may realize. What do you know of the Shadow Walk, Artanis?
Little. Your people closely guard their customs.
It is our most sacred rite of passage. The initiate stands alone. Members of her tribe strike against her from the shadows. If she endures, she becomes a shadow hunter, true Dark Templar.
Why do you speak of this?
You stood alone as Dark Templar against countless enemies, risking your life for the many. You have walked as we have. You have walked the shadow path already, Artanis. You no longer have the Kala. You are Dark Templar.
First Ire, and now Shakuras. All that we have held dear is crumbling around us. Despite this, we must press on. The Terrans of Korhal have in their possession the Zelnaga Keystone, which Zeratul foresaw would lead to our salvation. Though I have not seen Commander Raynor in many solar returns, I believe he will give the Keystone to us. Evasive warp!
Protoss vessel, this is Commander James Raynor. Artanis? Man, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps. An elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybrid leading them.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition to Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they've destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate August Grad.
We will ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events and know there is a grander design behind them.
Well, it don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Zelnaga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Ire. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save.
I must remind you, our sacred law, the Deul, clearly forbids us to interfere with lesser beings, unless there is a direct threat to the Empire. Your choice to aid these Terrans is perplexing.
Why do you assume that they are lesser beings, Rohana?
I do not make an assumption. Gaze upon them. Unsophisticated, primitive. They communicate through orifices, mouths.
Many, including myself, once thought as you do. But I have seen their nobility. In time, you will also.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, Augustgrad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them. This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Corps is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Corps leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
The central stabilizer is nearby. Securing it first will deliver us a staging ground to assault the other 4.
detecting an electromagnetic weapon ahead. The pulse emanating from these devices will slowly damage our shields. But their solarite reactors may be useful to us. Destroying these devices would be highly advised. Durability calculations updated.
Commander, your construction vehicles can begin the repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swings through this area.
Mobius Core is mobilizing an attack against our Nexus Point. Rally our defenses.
You have not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
I walk the shadowed path. We are one with the shadows. I am here in the shadows. I serve. For now, it shall be as you say. Very well. Very wise. We move unseen. I am the heart of darkness. You require my skills. We are one with the shadows.
say. We move unseen. I serve. Now. Silence. Eternally. We are one. Intriguing. I am.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Core is starting to reinforce the stabilizers. Expect some heavier resistance.
My conjecture was correct. These Solarite reactors can be used to improve the solar core's energy output. I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
State thy bidding. We from the shadows. I come. I walk the shadow path. We move unseen. It shall be as you say. Very well. I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my cold is the void. State thy bidding. Very well. For the reckoning. Intriguing. You require my skills. It shall be as you say. You seek ours. We are one with the shadows.
Nice work cleaning out that base, Artanis. Raiders, let's keep this ground secure.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Intriguing. Very well. Forever. I am here. Shadowed path.
A 3rd stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Gotcha. Repairs underway.
For the reckoning.
Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Core off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
Warping aboard the Solarite reactor now. terminal Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
I serve. Give us your command. We are one with the shadows. Veraku.
Durability calculations updated.
Only one stabilizer still remains in enemy hands. We must make haste.
You require my skills. Very wise. Intriguing. Reckoning. I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my skills. So bring us. State that I did. We are one with the shadows. Is law. We are one with the shadows. Intriguing.
Right on. One less Mobius Corps base to deal with. My boys got it from here, Artanis.
The Shadow Guard waits. You require my skills.
Friend Raynor, Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Corps is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this one, partner. That's a hell of a thing your boys did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Corps evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the keystone.
We shall not let them escape.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
It's looking bad, Artanis. A lot of dead people down there. We gotta take these bastards out.
What could have led these Terrans to come under Amon's thrall?
They were assigned to some top-secret details, running security at Dr. Narud's hybrid research labs. After Valerian re-established the government, the Mobius Foundation went dark. Last transmissions were chaotic, crazed. Next thing we know, the attack started.
Then Amon has turned them into his slaves, an army. They are dangerous, but they are only the start of the war to come.
You always were the optimistic sort.
The solar core is functioning perfectly, Hierarch.
I have received word from our scouts. It seems Amon's forces are dividing to conquer separate parts of the sector at once.
Mobius Corps is making their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it. Welcome to Bennett Port, at least what's left of it. Mobius Corps has entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Raynor, what is happening?
The hybrid are channeling void energy into the keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans.
Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
Man, that's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
You ain't kidding. Let's lock and load, partner.
We can construct immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
All right. My boys are taking this fight to Mobius Core. And once you got your defenses in place, bring the heat.
This disruption has hit my forces hard. We've taken heavy casualties, and we're going to need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire up that keystone again.
You have not enough minerals.
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Keystone is reaching full power, Hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
I walk the shadowed path.
Glory is eternal.
Wars along. Ixabil. Fear consume you. March to victory. There shall be a reckoning. The Shadow Guard waits.
Glory is eternal.
I walk the shadowed path.
Your allies are in battle.
Our blades meet the enemy.
We shall
I walk the shadow path. Our blades meet the enemy. We shall serve forever.
The attackers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Corps.
We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe we made it out alive. Some of our medics will stay behind in case you need them.
Mobius Corps has turned their sights upon our Nexus. Prepare for battle.
All will worship or be forever silent. I walk the shadowed path.
If possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our Nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
You have not.
I am here in the shadows.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption nova soon.
I am the voice of the
Upgrade complete. You have not enough.
intercept the hybrid's assault. Continue onward, warriors.
You require my skills.
You have not enough minerals.
From the shadows, I am here, shadows.
Damn, that's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis.
Upgrade complete.
Dominion SCVs, establish a fortification line here.
You say. I am the heart of darkness. From the shadows I come. We move unseen. I serve now.
Thank you for your help. Our last science vessels are on their way to the front line.
We move unseen. I serve now. You require my skill. I am the heart of darkness. I serve for now. I am the voice.
I return to serve. You must place that in a power field.
Veraku. From the shadows I come. For the reckoning. Intriguing. I serve for now. I walk the shadowed path. I walk the shadowed path. Intriguing. I serve for now. For the reckoning. It shall be as you say. Rise. Veraku. I am the voice of the eclipse. Intriguing.
The Keystone is about to emit another disruption nova. The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
I serve for now. For the reckoning. I serve for now. Your minds shall be torn asunder.
Thank heavens. Almost everyone died. Just a few medevacs left. I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
Blades meet the enemy. I am here, shadows.
we can move forward once more.
Skills. Stable.
It was dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
Our pylon is under attack.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Nice work. That area's secure. I'll set up some defenses.
Marines, push the battle line forward.
We move unseen. I serve now. For the reckoning. It shall be as you say. We move unseen. We move unseen. Cold is the void. It shall be as you say.
That did it. We pushed Mobius core back. Damn. Look at this place. Even the Zerg didn't tear into the city like this.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this.
Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, then this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Give him hell, Artanis.
Rohana! Preserver! Rohana!
Artanis.
Amon.
I see your doubt, your fear. You are so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle none within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. Pain is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Look here, Hierarch. This material self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch. My projections place it at several billion years old, if not more.
Zeratul's vision said that this keystone can guide us unto hope. What do you think it means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate energies, but that may not be its sole purpose. I believe it stores its origin point within.
Its origin point?
Yes, I promise you. I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Redouble your efforts, Karax. There is little time.
Robotic assault units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
Adun Torigas. I return to serve.
Hey there, your royal nest? Man, this is weird. I've never talked to no Protoss before. Hey.
If I have learned one thing from your Commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory Swan. Continue your report.
Right. So, the artifact, the keystone thingy's all yours. We're in the middle of transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my appreciation to Commander Raynor.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Skippy? Amon's reach extends further than I ever imagined.
This war has only begun. It is one that will test our every limit.
Zeratul believed that the Xel'Naga lived, and that they would aid us.
I have heard his prophecies as well. It is said that the Xel'Naga come from a world that exists where none should. From there, all life in our universe takes its root. Our forebears searched for it, but nothing beyond legend was ever found.
And you? Do you believe as Zeratul did?
Zeratul killed my mother, Artanis. I will always hate him for this. I will always hold him in the highest contempt.
Raja Gal was corrupted by the Queen of Blades, Matriarch.
Yes, I know that now. Reason has no bearing on emotion. Our kind embraces this more than yours.
Zeratul grieved for her as well. His sense of guilt drove him to uncover the ancient prophecies, to find hope for our people.
You will forgive me if I do not place my faith in the words of an exile.
Zeratul, old friend, I have the keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology. Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers? The forbidden weapon? They were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.